Welcome to week 1, presence. And this yoga practice will be 20 minutes in length. So let's begin. You'll take child's pose, bringing your big toes to touch, knees wide on your mat, and then let your forehead relax down to the earth. Spread your fingertips really wide and then root your fingertips and knuckles into your mat. And let yourself get present to how your shins feel on your mat. Get present to how your forehead feels on your mat. And then take a big inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your nose. Starting to bring your attention to your breath. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. One more big inhale. And then exhale it out. Make your way to downward facing dog. So bring your attention to your fingers again, really spreading your fingers wide on your mat. Making sure your first finger, your pointer finger, is pointing at 12 o'clock. And then bring your attention to your toes. Spread your toes really wide on your mat. And then bring your awareness back to your breath. Big inhale. Exhale it out. Walk your feet to the top of your mat, ragdoll, hang forward. Now you can grab opposite elbows here, or you can just let your hands hang towards your mat, your choice. And then let your head be really heavy, the crown of your head reaching towards your mat. Bring your feet to touch. Halfway lift, place your hands on your shins. Now set your gaze forward here. Get present to your gaze and see what you see. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to stand, reach up. And then bring your hands to your heart center. Close your eyes and take 1 Om. Big inhale. Om. Open your eyes. Inhale, reach your hands to the ceiling. Exhale, forward folds. Halfway lifts. Chaturanga low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And then bring your awareness back to your breath. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale all your air out. Look to your hands, step or hop forward, halfway lifts. Folds. Inhale, rise to standing. Fold forward. Lengthen your spine. Chaturanga low push-up. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And then bring your awareness, bringing your awareness back to your mat. Really seeing your mat between your heels here. Really see it. right? Being present is about really seeing what's right now in the moment Not going into storyland. Take one more big inhale. Let it go. Look to your hands, step or hop forward. Halfway lift. Folds. Bend your knees, chair pose. Big inhale here. And then exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side go, warrior one. And then exhale, vinyasa. All right, taking a moment to really see with your eyes here, getting your eyes present to each pose. Down dog. Three really big breaths here. Good, look to your hands, step or walk or hop to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, folds, chair pose. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right side warrior one, go. And then exhale, chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, left side, warrior one. Vinyasa flow. Yeah, on your up dog, really pressing your feet into your mat. Down dog. Three breaths here, right? Coming back to your breath after the chaos, like coming back to your breath here. Step your right foot between your hands, warrior one. Yeah, so now that we're slowing down here, right? Like be willing to try something new in this pose, right? Like get a little wider in your stance, bringing your feet a little wider apart. And then open up to warrior two. Setting your gaze over your right middle fingertip and really seeing, right? Like really seeing your middle fingertip. Maybe you have some dirt in your nails you have to clean later. And then reverse your warrior. Left hand to your left thigh. Reach up and back. And be light. Be light on your fingertips on your left hand here. As you inhale, really breathing through your right side body. And then vinyasa flow, chaturanga. Up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right side warrior one, inhale. Good, open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. Chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your left foot between your hands, warrior one. Now really presence yourself to the outer edge of your right foot. Press the outer edge of your right foot into your mat. Yeah, and then be alive through your fingertips. Like spread your fingertips wide, reaching them towards the ceiling. Almost as if you could touch the ceiling. And then open up to warrior two. And then sometimes, like when we get uncomfortable in the practice, we let our mind go elsewhere and bring it back. Bring it back to your gaze, bring it back to your breath. And then reverse your warrior. Right hand to your right thigh, left hand reaches up and back, right? Like shining out here. Shining out your awareness for your left fingertips. 2 more breaths. Really bending your left knee even more. Good, vinyasa flow, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, chaturanga, low push-up. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Good, and you're going to make your way to your seat. So sit down, and then you're going to lift your legs up for Navasana boat pose. So if you need to bend your knees and catch the back side of your legs, it's perfect. And bring awareness to your feet. Flex your feet, spread your toes. And then lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Really lift up here. And then you're going to plant your hands down on your mat in front of your feet. And then cross your legs. Lift your butt up off your mat. There you go. Good. And then back down. Come back to Navasana boat pose. Lift your legs up. And then bring your feet down, cross your legs, bring your hands by your hips, lift your hips up off your mat. Trying to lift your feet up too. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Good, Navasana boat pose, go back. 2 more breaths. Good, plant your hands on your mat, cross your feet, lift your hips up off your mat, lift up, lift up, lift up. Boat pose last time. Using your core, right? We're bringing awareness to our core. Good, cross your legs, plant your hands on your mat, lift your feet up, go. Good work, sit on down, sit on down. Good, bend your knees, bring your feet flat on your mat. Sitting really tall here. And you're going to cross your right foot over your left thigh for seated half pigeon. And then bring your hands behind you, fingertips facing you. And then take a really deep breath in, really planting your left foot into your mat and flexing your right foot. Spread your toes really wide. And then with your fingertips facing your butt here, go ahead and lift your hips up off your mat. Let your head drop back. 3 breaths here. Really trying to press your foot down to lift your hips up. Good, and then release. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And then you're gonna bend your left knee, bend your left knee so your foot's on the ground, and then lift your right leg up in front of you. Like right leg nice and straight. Seated single leg boat pose. 2 breaths here. And then bend your right knee into your chest. Grab your right foot with your hands. And then straighten your right leg up towards the ceiling, right? So if you can't get your leg all the way straight, that's fine. Good, and then you're gonna bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Your right leg still lifted, and then bring your right hand behind you, and you're gonna twist with you lifting your right leg up a little higher, right? So try to lift your chest and then twist. 3 more breaths here. Good. Slowly bring your right leg down. Right leg stays straight. And then bring the left sole of your foot to the right inner thigh. Lift your arms overhead. Seated single leg forward fold. Inhale up to a seated position, and then bring the sole of your left foot to your mat. Reach your right arm high, and then bring your right elbow to the outside of your left knee for a twist. Yeah, try to keep your right toes facing up towards the ceiling, so your right leg's nice and straight here. Yeah, hugging the muscle to your bone here. Good, slowly unravel. And now you're gonna bend your right knee. Bring your left foot over your right thigh. Yeah, make sure your ankle bone goes past your right thigh here. Sit nice and tall. Right, bring awareness to your spine. Reach the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. And then bring your hands behind you on your mat, fingertips facing you. And then go ahead, lift your hips up. Let your head drop back. And then come down. Straighten your legs out in front of you. And then you're gonna bend your right knee. And then lift your left leg straight out in front of you. Single seated leg boat pose here. Feels really good on the hip flexor. And then bend your left knee, pulling it into your chest. Grab the bottom of your left foot with both your hands. Extend your left leg up in front of you. And then take your right hand to the outside of your left foot. And then bring your left hand behind you and twist. Good. Slowly bring your left leg down to your mat, straight out in front of you. And then the sole of your right foot comes to the inner left thigh. And then fold forward. For your seated single leg forward fold. And if you need to bend your knee here, go for it. And then move to a seated position. Bring the sole of your right foot to your mat. Reach your left arm high, and then bring it to the outside of your right knee for a twist. Yeah, and then really bring your right hand in as close as you can to your bottom so you can sit nice and tall. Good, slowly come on out. Make your way onto your back. And take happy baby. Let the soles of your feet face up towards the ceiling. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Yeah, elbows to the inside of your legs. And then slowly rock side to side if that feels good. And then take Savasana. Let your legs go wide and long on your mat. Arms by your side, palms facing up. And then just be present here, right now, in this moment. There's nothing to do or fix, just your Savasana. Slowly bring awareness back to your fingertips and your toes. And then reach your arms over your head for a big stretch. Roll onto your right side, pulling your knees to your chest. And then press yourself up to a comfortable seat, bringing your hands to your heart center. And we'll take one final Om together. Inhale. Om. Bring your thumbs to your forehead. We bow together and say, Namaste.